What's up, everybody? I wanted to take a couple of minutes today to give my 2 cents on the Lakers coaching search. So we know that they've narrowed it down to Darvin Ham, Terry Stotts, and Kenny Atkinson. I lean heavily towards Darvin Ham, and I wanted to give you guys a couple of reasons why. First of all, this defensive scheme that Milwaukee ran, the twin rim protector scheme with Giannis and Brook Lopez, with Giannis typically navigating the pick and roll coverage away from the basket because he's more mobile, and then Brook being on the back line. I think that concept is a pretty seamless transition over to the Lakers with what LeBron James and Anthony Davis do. And they even have more interchangeability there in that either can be in those positions, as well as the flexibility to switch, which with Brook Lopez was very difficult. Also, I think that specific scheme is best for a Lakers team that was really bad with perimeter defense last year, the ability to contain ball handlers. I don't think this right now, unless they make major improvements over the summer, I don't think this right now is going to be a great perimeter contained team that can afford to do a lot of switching. So I think that they're going to have to be a team that funnels guys into the paint and gives up three-point shots at the expense of shutting off the paint, just like this Milwaukee Bucks team did. And so I think there's a seamless defensive transition there going from Milwaukee to the Lakers for Darvin Ham. The second part of it is like the egos that are involved. LeBron James, like Frank Vogel was a championship winning coach, and I thought both LeBron and AD tuned him out last year. They just were nowhere near as bought in on the defensive end as they were in the 2020 season. And LeBron obviously, he kind of tuned out David Blatt as well, although David Blatt had some ego issues of his own. The point being, like, these guys, they don't respond to the establishment guys. And I think there's this new movement going on, and you're seeing this with Ty Lue, you're seeing it with Ime Udoka, you're seeing it with Jason Kidd. These former players that have been recently in the NBA, and specifically former players that are tough-minded players. It seems like those guys have a much higher success rate getting egos to buy in, specifically on the defensive end of the floor, and buying into the playing hard concept. That was a consistent problem for the Lakers this last year, and arguably the most important thing going into next year is having LeBron and AD available on the court, but also bought in and playing hard. And I think Darvin Ham has a much better chance of resonating with LeBron and AD and getting them to buy in than some of these establishment guys like Kenny Atkinson and Terry Stotts that have failed at other jobs around the league. So as of right now, I'm leaning heavy towards Darvin Ham as the next coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.